Things are very random. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. What I prefer. I don't know how that works, but I made these in the studio this morning.
Nice.
But the crochet necklace looks something like this whenever it's finished. And what it is it's 3 of these that are braided together. So I know how to crochet.
Which I know we have people who can crochet, so that's good. Well,
I don't know how to crochet with like yarn. So the way I work is I prefer like bags of mixes. That's just how I see things. I don't, like I said, there's really no rhyme or reason to things. So you put like 1 of these.
Sorry, it looks like this kind of like a color.
Yes, this is a color one. I have, yes, there's different ones. I think the one we're probably going to do is like a mixed one. A different one, but this is the style. But yes, you're right.
oh, by the way, when these sell, Julie gets a portion of the fund, you get a portion of the sale. So,
How long did it take to make that one? How long did it take you?
They take me like under an hour, 30, 45 minutes. Like I made these 2 strands in probably like 20 minutes. And I really don't know, I'm really bad at that.
So they're random but within the same color?
Yes, that one's the random but within the same color, you're right.
Are they all that?
Say what?
Can do like completely random?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. There is kind of a rhyme and reason to it, the way that they lay. Like, you probably want the bigger ones towards the middle, but sometimes, like, say this green one just kind of ended up there. And you string them on a spool.
You have them all kind of in the same color?
I have some bags of colors, but most of the stuff that I brought you guys are by the strand. But I have some bags of just like random odds and ends kind of things. And I have some glass beads, and I have stones and crystals and all kind of different stuff. So I like it.
Do the stones have holes in them?
Yeah, they're all.
What's the prices?
It depends. Like I have some in the other bag that are nicer strands, but usually $5 or $6 for a whole strand. Like usually.
So are you asking that we add our own aesthetic to it, or you want us to make them the way that you make them?
faster.
Yes and no. I wanted to, I feel like I have like a certain kind of look that you can see in the stuff that I've made, but I'm all for like creativity. Okay, so 15 or 20 on here. I didn't really count. I just put it on there. So you start it, you twist it, and you twist it around like that. You get it started. You leave a tail at the end, so whenever you're doing your findings at the end. So you do it like that, and you go around and catch it, and it doesn't work. Twist it tighter. It's always the first 2 or 3 are always the hardest because you have to like chain, I think is the appropriate word. 8 of them. And that's what's on like this end piece right here. And then to pick up the beads, pick one up and go over it like that. Then I always do a blank one in between them because I like them to look full. You can do
How long did it take to get the hang of that?
Phil, can I spot switcher?
Too long for me, but
Thank you.
it's pretty easy once you can get the wire like working. The first few ones are the hardest.
So how much would one of these sell for?
Those sell for 60.
And how much, like, about material?
It kind of this is a little harder to tell because it varies, but probably about $10 or $15.
And how much do you sell it for?
60. Okay, and then I always measure them to like make sure that they're the same.
You got some that vary in length?
Yes. I do. Some turn out longer, like depending on the beads. But I always like to add a chain at the end of my necklaces because I know that me personally, I like a longer necklace, but some people don't. So it's not about me. So I usually try to make them between 16 and 18 and then add inches to it. You want them all to be kind of the same.
Have you started selling it yet?
So that what?
Have you started selling it?
Yeah. This is one of my best sellers.
It's like something you understand. Though.
Okay, and then the last one.
He's the authority on crocheting.
What the hell?
Can I do a jeweled thumb?
Yes, sir.
And then you pull the last one. And then.
Get that? That costs money.
And then when you're done with them, you kind of lay them all flat. And you can lay them out and kind of see how they're going to lay. You don't want, kind of want them to vary the stone side. Okay, so I've kind of laid them out of how they're going to like, when they're braided, kind of how they're going to fall. And then you twist the top. And then you braid it.
Tight, loose.
Loose.
Good thing I know how to braid.
I learned how to braid with RC.
I'm good.
And you can kind of like, you can see where the blank stitch, you can pop the beads in them. It helps them make them tighter, make it more secure. But some of them fall like that and some of them don't, but you can kind of let it dictate what it's going to do. Kind of flatten it out as you go. It's coated aluminum. It's 24 gauge.
Have you ever tried anything thicker?
No, but I've done thinner. Like I learned with 26 gauge wire, but I just find it's too thin. It breaks too easy.
Have you ever had something hold the top of it as you're braiding it? Like if you have a jig or something like at the top? That way you can concentrate on the bottom a little bit better.
Definitely sweet.
You have to fight with it as much.
So that's what it looks like.
supposed to be like a tight.
No. Well,
That's
I
why
mean,
you
it
had the
can-
extender to
Yeah, that's
it.
why you add the extender, so it can be shorter or. So,
You have all the stones facing like one general direction.
yes, because you want them when it lays against your neck, you want it to be shorter. And so that's what back. But that's why you flatten them out before you braid it, so that they can all go the same way. And then sometimes, like if there's like a gap in it, like a hole, you can take some wire and add a stone to it. So. So like something. So you can thread it on and run it, kind of run it through. So see how it can like fill that hole right there? So it looks fuller. You can kind of like run it through the rest of the crochet or through some other beads to make it secure and then wrap it. And then I just wrapped it around one side. That's pretty much it.
How many different type of connections between the stones have you tried? Like having some that are maybe you have a connection with each type on each side of the stone, or you just link them together that way you're not passing through and through each other.
Well, there's different types, like they make different things. They make head pins and like eye pins and stuff like that. That would probably work like that, but they're more expensive. And so this is more cost effective. It looks the same. Ooh, it's fire. Okay, so that's it for that one. I gotta put that in.